The 1900s were filled with massive cruisers, bulky roadboats, and cars that needed the turning radius of a small planet. But hidden among the giants were a few tiny legends, compact cars that didn't try to impress with size, but with smart engineering, low cost, and surprising usefulness. These were the underdogs, the everyday heroes, the cars that made mobility accessible for the masses. Today, we're diving into the top 3 most useful compact cars of the 1900s. The pint-sized machines that proved you don't need a huge frame to make a huge impact. Number 1. Austin 7, the miniature giant maker. When discussing the most useful compact cars of the 1900s, the Austin 7 undoubtedly claims the top spot. Introduced in 1922, this tiny automobile redefined what a small car could achieve. At first glance, its diminutive size might make it seem fragile or underpowered, but under that modest exterior lay a marvel of ingenious design, efficiency, and practicality. The Austin 7 was more than a car. It was a movement that made driving accessible to ordinary people for the very first time. From the start, the Austin 7 was built with simplicity and affordability in mind. Its 747cc engine, producing a modest but sufficient amount of power, allowed for easy maneuvering through city streets, country lanes, and narrow roads that larger vehicles could never navigate efficiently. It wasn't fast by modern standards, but it was reliable, nimble, and surprisingly robust for its size. Families, workers, and small business owners found in the 7 a vehicle that could meet daily transportation needs without emptying their pockets. Its minimal weight and clever engineering meant it consumed very little fuel, and repairs were simple enough that owners could perform them at home with basic tools. Despite its compact footprint, the Austin 7 excelled in practicality and versatility. Its cabin was small, yes, but carefully arranged to maximize passenger space and comfort. The car could comfortably carry 2 adults and 2 children, or, with some clever packing, accommodate luggage and goods. This made it ideal for city commutes, countryside errands, and even small commercial use. In an era when transportation was a luxury, the Austin 7 democratized mobility, turned the dream of car ownership into a reality for people who had previously relied on walking, bicycles, or public transport. What truly set the Austin 7 apart was its balance of cost and utility. It was cheap to buy, inexpensive to maintain, and highly durable, making it a wise investment for anyone seeking a reliable vehicle without lavish spending. Its lightweight body reduced wear on tires and suspension, while the simple yet sturdy mechanics minimized breakdowns. Fuel efficiency, low insurance costs, and affordability of spare parts made ownership sustainable over the long term. A crucial factor in the 1920s and 1930s, when most people lived on modest incomes. Beyond its functional qualities, the Austin 7 inspired innovation and culture. It became the basis for numerous modified versions, from early sports cars to racing specials, proving that a small car could punch well above its weight. It was beloved not only for practicality, but also for its rounded body. Compact stature and friendly appearance made it instantly recognizable and endearing to generations of drivers. In short, the Austin 7 exemplified everything a compact car should be: affordable, practical, versatile, and reliable. Number 2. Fiat 500 Topolino. Tiny, nimble, and deceptively clever. The Fiat 500 Topolino was one of the most remarkable compact cars of the 1900s. Introduced in 1936, its named Topolino, or Little Mouse, perfectly captured its character. Small, quick, and unassuming, yet remarkably capable. In an era dominated by large, heavy vehicles, the Topolino proved that a car didn't need size to be useful, reliable, or loved by the public. What made the Topolino extraordinary was its ingenious design. Under its diminutive hood sat a small 569cc 4-cylinder engine. It didn't roar or dominate the road, but it delivered consistent, efficient power that perfectly matched the car's size. Low fuel consumption made it affordable to run, and minimal mechanical complexity meant it was easy to repair. Owners could often maintain the car themselves, requiring only basic tools and ingenuity, a critical advantage when garages were scarce and resources limited. Despite being small, the Topolino offered a surprisingly practical interior. The cabin was compact, yes, but thoughtfully arranged. It could comfortably carry a small family or a couple with groceries, and its lightweight design made city driving effortless. Steering was light, handling nimble, and parking a breeze, even in narrow streets or crowded Italian villages. Its foldable canvas roof added versatility, allowing open-air drives on sunny days and shelter during rain, proving that a tiny car could still provide comfort and utility. Affordability was the Topolino's crowning achievement. During the 1930s, owning a car was still a luxury for most Europeans. The Fiat 500 changed that. Its low purchase price, coupled with inexpensive upkeep and exceptional fuel economy, made car ownership accessible to a wider audience. It became the people's car in Italy long before the term was popularized elsewhere. Students, workers, and small families embraced it, discovering that independence, mobility, and convenience no longer required a fortune. The car's durability and simplicity were equally impressive. Roads at the time were often rough, uneven, and challenging for early automobiles. Yet the Topolino's lightweight frame and reliable suspension allowed it to handle daily wear and tear with grace. It could navigate cobblestones, country lanes, and urban streets without complaint. Maintenance was straightforward, parts were affordable, and repairs didn't require specialized mechanics. In essence, the Topolino combined practicality with peace of mind and unusual feat for cars of its era. Beyond utility, the Topolino had charm and personality. Its rounded shape, friendly front grille, and compact stature gave it an inviting, approachable aura. It wasn't intimidating or flashy. It was a car designed for real life, for people who needed a dependable, efficient, and practical vehicle. Its design was functional, yet stylish in its simplicity, a timeless combination that helped it remain relevant for decades. Number 3. Volkswagen Beetle, the most useful compact car of the century. When it comes to compact cars of the 1900s, few machines have achieved the legendary status of the Volkswagen Beetle. Small, cheerful, and deceptively simple, it wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of practicality, reliability, and affordability. Emerging from post-war Europe, the Beetle was designed to put the average person behind the wheel. Its genius lay not in luxury or power, but in functionality and clever engineering. The Beetle's most striking feature was its air-cooled rear engine. Unlike modern cars that required complex cooling systems and regular maintenance, the Beetle's engine was simple, tough, and resistant to overheating. This meant that even on long drives through hot climates or up steep inclines, the car stayed cool, performing reliably day after day. Mechanics loved it for the same reason. Fewer parts meant fewer breakdowns, simpler repairs, and lower costs. It was, in every sense, a car built for the people. Fuel efficiency was another reason the Beetle became indispensable. With a small engine consuming minimal fuel, it made everyday driving remarkably cheap. For families, workers, and small business owners, this wasn't just a convenience, it was transformative. Owning a car no longer meant constant trips to the gas station or anxiety about the cost of a journey. The Beetle allowed people to travel farther, more often, and with a sense of freedom previously reserved for the wealthy. Despite its compact size, the Beetle was surprisingly practical. The rear engine freed up a front trunk, perfect for groceries, luggage, or tools. The interior, though modest, offered clever space utilization, and the fold-down seats allowed for extended cargo capacity. Drivers could fit all the essentials for daily life without sacrificing comfort or convenience. Its small footprint made parking and navigating tight streets effortless, while the sturdy suspension handled uneven roads with ease. But the Beetle's appeal wasn't purely functional. Its design, rounded and friendly, exuded personality. The shape became instantly recognizable worldwide, making it a cultural icon as well as a practical car. And with its incredibly low maintenance costs, minimal price, and durability, it became the go-to compact car for decades. Many Beetles are still on the road today, a testament to the clever engineering and timeless practicality that went into their creation. Owning a Volkswagen Beetle meant having a car that could do everything without demanding anything in return. It was perfect for commuting, errands, long drives, and even light cargo transport. Its affordability meant it reached the hands of ordinary people, opening the doors of mobility to millions. Reliability, economy, practicality, and charm all came packaged in a compact, cheerful shape that made the car not just useful, but beloved.